Hello friends, I am Pradeep Kacha and today we discuss about hotspot of the biodiversity. So first we start with the what is the biodiversity. Biodiversity means the biological diversity. It one place all plants and animals together that called a biodiversity. It means a particular area in which area all types of plants and animal are survived together. The terms of hotspots are first described in Norman Meyer in 1988. These geographical regions are totally different, rich in endemic, rare, and threatened species. The three terms are there. The first one is endemic, rare, and threatened. So, we discuss about first of all what is endemic because we teach the word sport. So, this type of word we can know first. Endemic means the endangered and threatened. These four terms you all know before learning the definition of hotspot. First one is endemic. Endemic, this type of species seen only particular area. This type of area are mostly restricted or protected. Second one is rare species. As a name significant, this type of species not seen commonly or not easily encountered. This type of species are particular in this protected area or sanctuary national park area because it did not encounter easily. That's why it's rare. Endangered species. This term endangered suggests it is a not survive well because the name suggests endangered. Endangered means it is not survive easily and it's nearby threatened. That's why it's called endangered. And endangered, this type of species is a category is very fast to finish to extinct. This definition can explain easily or everything about endangered. This type of species in this category, it's very fast to finish to or extinct because some ऐसी स्पीसीज होती है जो एकदम से एंडेंजर के नज़दीक पहुंच गई है और एक्सटिंक्ट होने की तैयारी में है. इट कॉल्ड ए एंडेंजर. और लास्ट वन इज द थ्रेटेंड. थ्रेटेंड मीन्स this type of species are nearby extinct. So threatened called some species are extinct or nearby extinct, it called a threatened because of habitat loss, biodiversity, human conflicts. So many criteria are there. The species loss or biodiversity loss. So dear, I hope you all know about these four type of category. इन चारों में डिफरेंट समझ आ गया होगा, आई थिंक सो. बिकॉज ऑफ एंडेमिक जो एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में ही मिलती है, रेयर जो हमको कॉमनली नहीं मिलती है बट इनका एनकाउंटर इजीली नहीं होता है और रेयर होता है. एंडेंजर्ड मीन्स जो एक्सटिंक्ट होने के खतरे में है, जो ख़त्म होने के खतरे में है. और थ्रेटेंड मीन्स जो एंडेंजर और एक्सटिंक्ट होने के खतरे में है, एकदम से एक्सटिंक्ट होने के खतरे में है. सो वी discussed here the threatened types of regions, endemic species, rare species or endangered species. But here these all are facing major problem. So which type of facing problem? One in one of the significant threats to habitat loss due to the direct or indirect human activity. This type of facing problem because of the habitat loss, and about 70% habitat loss, then we call a hotspot of the biodiversity, because we are the recover the habitat. That's why in the particular area this type of place are called the hotspot. If we are concerned about area are hotspot or not, so we can follow two criteria. First one is species endemism, and second one is the degree of threat. What is the species endemism? 1500 species or vascular plant, higher plants, vascular means higher, as a endemics. What is the endemic? The words come from species endemism. So what is the endemism? Endemism means to see particular area, or particular area means biodiversity, rich biodiversity area is called endemic. And second one is the vascular plants. Vascular plants means higher plant, it is the ability to food and water circulate the all part of the body, it called a vascular plants. And second one is the degree of threat. The two types, species endemism and degree of threat. Degree of threat means lost at least 70% of the original habitat. We further discuss about the how much percent loss. So here degree of threat in the 70% of original habitats. Now we can go to the hotspots of the world and India. Here there's some definition of the biodiversity. Uh, the number and variety of plants, animal, and to other organisms that extinct in the ecosystem is known as the biodiversity. It is a measure of the variety of organisms, plants, and different ecosystem. The richness of biodiversity depend on the climatic condition and area of the region. So first, again, species endemism and vascular plants are come in this definition. Climatic condition and area of the region, because we are lost 70% of the diversity, and that's why we know that for India, we know that in Indian area, four hotspot of the biodiversity we can study in next slide. The biodiversity is the collection of flora and fauna in particular area. The biodiversity hotspot region, which is the prime location of extinct rich biodiversity, but also face the threat of destruction. It is a place which needed the immediate and constant attention to survive, the thrive, and future of well. Here some introduction are there. We are discussed earlier. The British biologist Norman Merck concerned the term of biodiversity hotspot in 1998. In all over the world, 35 biodiversity hotspots. So now we can go to the hotspot of the world and India. In all over the world, 35 hotspots of the biodiversity, and in India, four types of hotspots, because the richest biodiversity are there. The first one is Himalaya. Himalaya includes the entire Indian Himalaya region, and that really falling in Pakistan, Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, China, and Myanmar. About the 10,000 species of plant and one third are endemic. That's why Himalaya region is the hotspot of the biodiversity. In whole world, the species can see here only. in Himalayan species are called Himalayan species, not seen anywhere. That's why is the rare species are there, and it called the hotspot of the biodiversity. Second one is the Indo Burma. These are situated at the northeastern India. Okay, that's why included entire northern eastern India except Assam and Andaman group of island, and Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and southern China. These are cover all countries of Indo Burma hotspot of the biodiversity. Why these hotspots are famous? Because of there are three types of the main sources. First one is the evolution of flowering plant. In these particular areas, many different type of flowering plants are there, and this is the home land for flowering plants. That's why it's the famous area. Second is the origin of the crops, plants, many new plants origin. In particular, Indo Burma hotspot, and so many plants are new for all over the world biodiversity. That's why also is called the hotspot. And third one is the some mammal species or animal species are there, like monkey and langurs. Okay, these species are also endangered species. And fourth one is the Sundalands. Okay, this is the Nicobar Island of the area. It covers Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, and Brunei. Western Ghat of Sri Lanka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Okay, fourth one is the Western Ghat of Sri Lanka. It's cover the Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala, four different states. In the Western Ghat of Sri Lanka is in India. This in this area also so many species of endangered plants and animals. So these are the main four types of hotspot of biodiversity in India. I hope you all know what is the hotspot of the biodiversity. If in case of any query, we can discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.